All right, welcome back to Starsector. So I have reloaded I've loaded my save into the new 0.951 update, and that's the first pop-up you see. The very first thing is the skill system has changed, and I'm going to re-implement my skills according to kind of close to what I had. This is also a chance for me to reevaluate my skills, kind of a nice free skill reset. So we're taking the navigation. I did have gunnery implants, but I don't actually have to take either of those two tier 2 ones if I take the first two tier 1s. I'm looking at industry for a sec here, but what I think I'm going to do, well, what I know I'm going to do is I'm going to take those first two tier 1s on technology, and then I'm going to skip gunnery implants and energy weapons, and I'm going to go up to electronic warfare there. So there we go. Electronic warfare, thank you, is the one I want. Flux regeneration looks pretty good. Phase ships I'm not doing. And I'm not doing cybernetic augmentation, and I want to get up to my derelict salvage ability again. So electronic warfare, still can't get that because I need 4, so I just take the second one. Like I said, the flux regulation is a good one, so I'm going to take that one. Any second now. Come on, don't read it, click it. By the way, I apologize, my audio is still bad because I have not gotten my microphone back yet. It hasn't even been put, it's still in the queue to get repaired by Rode. I think they're going to repair it for me for free. But, you know, it's okay. Ordnance expertise looks really cool, by the way. But it's only for your piloted ship, both of those. So, yeah, I'm not going to take either of them. I'm looking for a way to get to that tier 3 without going to tier 2. And there we go, industrial planning, we had that one before, and then makeshift equipment, it's not bad, but containment procedures is the one I want. That emergency burn ability is great. So we take that one, and then we go ahead and take our hull restoration one. And for now, that's gonna do it. Anyway, like I said, my Rode microphone is still waiting to be repaired, but it's just as well because I have been very busy this holiday season. I'm going to try to do a channel update as well and talk about that more there. I'm looking at what to do with my other 2 remaining story points. Coordinated maneuvers is tempting. I'll probably end up taking that eventually. Crew training is also very good. I am disappointed that it's no longer just the flat 15%. It's diminishes with your fleet size, but I like the fact that he does that there's a reward for not having a maximum fleet size. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. We're gonna confirm and move on to the next phase here, which is I want to see what the new ships are. Well, actually, let's take a look at our officers. So our officers are still basically the same as they were. The skills, I believe, have changed. I'll look at that later, but I'm just checking to make sure that everything is still elite. But yeah, we're just gonna leave them the way they are. I'm not gonna mess with my ships yet. I think that we've got 10 extra ordnance points that we didn't used to have. I think that might have been rebalanced. But here, let's go and look at the new ship hulls. There's really no new frigates that I'm aware of. We can scan it real quick here, but yeah, everything here looks the same to me. Let me know if I missed something in the comments, but I don't think there's any new frigates. Shuttle pod is still in there. But there is a new destroyer, and I'm looking for it now. It is the Manticore. There it is, just past it. So I don't know what I think of the new ship designs. I don't feel that they're necessarily super inspired. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's the Manticore for sure. I'm not feeling is very, but I didn't feel that way about the earlier ones either. Like the Champion class, I wasn't super. I didn't think that was a very inspired design either. The Eradicator class I like. I think this is an interesting ship design, and I like it being added to the game, and it's kind of distinct looking. No new capital ships. But anyway, I may, on my own mod, add in what I think are some more distinctive spaceships. And I hope to show that mod eventually. Anyway, we got to look and figure out what are we doing. I'm going through my missions here, so we still have our history graph, but I know that I'm supposed to go back to Glacia Academy, and I know that that's where our mark is set for navigation right now. And I'm just checking what are these potential contact. Yeah, I'm not interested in these. So yeah, there's just nothing going on right now. I just need to get back down to Galatia. When the new year comes, I'll have my mic, and I hope, and I'll be back to doing some regular recording. It's been messy though, moving into the new house and everything, and I got to set up gas and all this other stuff. And anyway, I'm excited to do some more Starsector. I'm glad that he hadn't released the 1.0 yet. For my own selfish reasons, I'm kind of like, please don't release the full release yet, because I can't do it justice right now. I don't know what the story is with the development on Starsector. I know it's taken forever, and a lot of people are like, when is it going to come out on 1.0? Although they were saying that, to be fair, like for years now. Because it was 2018 that version 9 came out, version 0.9. I really look forward to seeing this game on Steam, though, that's for sure. Anyway, we've got not great supplies and not great fuel. This isn't good if you have a big fleet, but our fleet is like just killing it with fuel. We're going to go ahead and leave the system. We're not going to drop off at Sindri or anywhere to get fuel, although I'm thinking about it a little bit. We're just going to get out of here. Commerce has been constructed at Herm. That's good. That's going to increase my income, but there's not much else to do about it. It doesn't upgrade or anything, so there you go. I'm not going to spend a story point on it. Maybe I could, but nah, I don't think so. So, yep, just back to the same old here. Like I said, we've spent well over 2 weeks out in the space. It's time to go back and do our thing. Oh yeah, and that's right. The skills on the Gamma Core, I think, might have changed a little bit. I don't know. I didn't notice a difference there when I just glanced at it, but anyway, it's working, so that's good. Off we go. Analyze the derelict ship. Nope. Too far. We can do those remote missions later. Survey volcanic world. I don't even know if I checked that one. I probably do, but we're not going to do those. They're too far away. Here we are at Corvus. I'm noticing that my fuel and supplies are both abysmal, but I'm not going to stop in there. We're going to try to hit the fringe jump point, which looks like we did, but no, not quite. Okay, so we got to click again, apparently. There we go. We did it. All right, to the Galatia Academy. Here we go. All right, Captain, your comms officer says, it's Academician Submission. He'd like to speak with you. I think it's she, isn't it? No, Submission. Captain, hello, how are you? He pauses for a breath. That's it. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you. You managed to close the comms. All right, the stark white holes of the Glacier Academy crawl past in slow magisterial rotation. The landing promenade is filled with modest civilian transports. The agent smiles brightly. Have you given some thought to setting up that scholarship fund with the Academy? Open the comm directory. Inform the agent that the provost is expecting you for a meeting. Nothing here that I want to do. All right, inform the provost. Agent that the provost. Oh, the junior academy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you see the truth registered on there. Oh, yes, immediately. Please, ma'am, if you would be so kind as to come with me right away, we'll get you your meeting. You enter the provost's office once more. Baird's desk is messier than usual, covered in memory cores, interfacing devices, and an anonymous matte gray case. Good, now you're here. I believe Gargoyle should be joining us via comms. Baird's eyes flick, annoyed, to a portable holocomms unit on our desk where an image of a hacker's head is intently paying attention to something else. Oh, that wacko. Baird turns fully toward you and begins her speech. Having examined the decrypted Calitro archives, we now have a hard lead on a certain collaboration my predecessor carried out with senior executives of the Tritachyon Corporation. Tritachyon pursued forbidden research at the Alpha site. The archive communications have been algorithmically stripped of contextual descriptions. However, wait it out. There are many signs that an individual with the surname Astrea is involved, who we are almost certain is Khalees Astrea, former weapons engineer employed at the Kunan Starforge in the Hypersol system by Tritech, and rather underpaid in light of how essential the suit seemed to have thought she was to the project. Baird sets her jaw. Thank you, Gargoyle, she says. Kindly elaborate for the captain here. The hacker grins. Live to you. So TT fired Khalees over some incident, but if you look at her credit records, a couple taps and the display fills with tables and numbers. They are recurring payments. We're talking massive credits, something to do with Project Ziggurat, whatever that is. It sure makes up for a low salary at Kunan, and, using one hand to slide the volume control of the holocom unit down low, Baird keeps her gaze on you and says, we think Khalees Astrea was promoted to this alpha site. Obviously there are others involved, but she's a senior ordnance engineer and clearly connected to the project, and her infosec practices were sloppy. I want to know what Tritakian was doing at this alpha site. Our best lead so far is this Khalees Astrea. Go to Hybersil and find out where she disappeared to. Someone must know where she's gone or have some evidence of her intentions. Tritakian watches everyone. Someone will be willing to sell you that information. Baird turns and stares through the shaded dim matrix, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure that you can find her for me, Captain, just like you found Karuz. Do you have any other leads? No. Karuz's team is working on something else, but that came up in the Kalachor archive. But do you have any idea where the research was for? I have a strong theory, says Provost Baird, but I don't want to bias your investigation. Judging by resources Tritakian put into this project, it will be either a groundbreaking discovery or a vast disappointment. I'm sure you can contact Gargoyle on your own time, Captain. Oh, I need to talk to him. I didn't. All right, Project Ziggurat. Then you should proceed, Captain, says the Provost. You feel the doors open behind you, a guard waiting to escort you from the office. All right. No, we just leave. I forget to talk to him. Not that I think there was really anything urgent that he had to say. Anyway, our fuel is terrible, so we're going to have to go to Ansira, but first, so I leave these debris fields here for this kind of emergency, but we're going to go salvage them. Yeah, we're going to salvage the debris fields here and get some supplies. That is, if I can commit to it. There we go. I mean, look at that, 130, and we're hemorrhaging 17. Yes, we're not going down there. Yeah, and that's Ziggurat is in Hybersil, so we got to get ourselves up to Hybersil. That fast picket is coming to harass us. We have a lot of machinery. And now we have 3 more. Nope. So we just cratered ourselves with the hegemony once again. We can go to Ansira, or we can go to the other debris field. We're going to the other debris field. Oh, we repaired our glitch sensor array. Thank you. Yep. Salvage. Alright. Fuel and supplies. Thank you. But we need more. And Denrikyu, as you recall, is defunct. It destabilized itself into oblivion. Alright. Give me all your fuel and all your supplies, which is minimal. And we might as well ditch our metal. It's not a good price, but screw it. Alright, well, that's all we can do. So head to Hybersil. Yep, we can make it. It's a one-way trip. Let's go. We're being tracked. They are trying to catch us. They're a fast picket and they still can't catch my massive fleet. Not going to analyze that mining station, it's too far. And here we go. Now, there's somebody that has just emerged from that fringe jump point sensor contact, but I can't see them. Where are they headed? I'm trying to track them down here. They hit the storm, but they still don't slow down enough. Well, I'm not going into it, and now we've ran out of fuel. So now I got to find a place to fill up with fuel to make it to Hybersil. And that's really not a lot of options, but it's going to have to be Salamanca. I don't want to go into Valhalla and have hegemony drama. So, Salamanca it is. I could go to the Pirates, but again, I'll have a rep hit with Persian League if I trade with the Pirates. I got plenty of money at least, that's a good favor. Yeah, there's no cheap place to get fuel. And now that sensor contact is following me, I still can't, yeah, I cannot. I don't know who or what it is. They've added sensor ghosts and things like that to the game, slipstreams, but I haven't seen them yet. Of course, we're in the core world, so why would you? Anyway, here we go. Give me all of it. Yep. Gonna need more, so we can sell our heavy machinery. 125 is not great, but at the same time, it's just, I gotta get rid of it. And now is as good a time as any. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to the rest of it. Nothing else here that I want to buy, nor do I really want to trade. So just give me the supplies and the fuel, because I need it. I don't want to fuss with this anymore. And now we should be good to go. Yeah. I want to see the map. I keep misclicking here. Go to system map. That option for going to system map really needs to be in the other menu as well. I am not going to spend money at 200% base cost for things that I can manufacture on my own, most likely. Oh, and we're going to get inspected. Allow the scan. Nothing turns up that time. Off we go. There are a lot of pirates raiding this system. None of my concern. Nope. That is very close. This one we can do. Analyze mining station. We are going to take that. Yeah, that's close enough. We're going to go and do that for sure. Yeah, fleet's still fine. Fleet's still there. Gotta fly around this, what is an immense white dwarf. I mean, yeah, I've spoken before about how the game needs to kind of proportion the size of the stars a little more realistically. I mean, it doesn't have to be realistic, but the proportions could be realistic on a logarithmic scale or something. Anyway, here we are. Ask about the Calise Estrella. The administrator smiled. A former employee, you say, well, the Tritakian Corporation has top-line privacy guidelines when it comes to discussion of human assets. However, we're just networking, right? You activate your personnel data pad and load up Tritakion's insipid professional networking service. While making light small talk with Abigail Demir, you find her public profile. Oh, Captain, how very kind of you. Now we're professionally acquainted. All right, 27,000 credits up front to my account. Always, all things considered, don't you think? Cuts you off. My fee structure is quite generous, Captain. Wonderful, says the administrator as you see her eyes read the transfer confirmation. Let me just pull up the file on Calise Estrella. Personnel file, not an ideal employee. Says insubordination, sloppy infosec, failure to consistently engage with company morale programs. She glances back at you, gauging your interest. But that's not what you're looking for, is it, Captain? Judging by the credits transfers from unknown source, I would suppose that employee blah 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 was contracting on the site for a black project that from elsewhere in the company. This seems to annoy the administrator. If I had to guess, that's why she resigned so suddenly. And look at this. Showing a weathered venture class. It's called the Hamatsu. Surveys, scan, vidging, other jobs. Estrella booked the entire ship and requested some kind of modification installed. No details. I'll have to have a word with the portmaster. The Hamatsu finished modifications, then made leave then made to leave the hypercell system, turning its transponder off before jumping out. Owned by Callisto Ibrahim. Heard of her? No, bit of a reputation. A few junior partners in the company hired her for a job a while back. She falsified credentials and delivered admirably in the end. She's now operating a few small fleets out of Agreus in the Arcadia system. And now you have your lead, so I believe I have earned my fee. I thank you for bringing this little loose end to my attention. All right, we're gonna see about this. This is a painful one. 26,000 credits to get a drover. I would really like to get a drover, and it is pristine. I could get it. It's not that I can't afford it, it's just that it's annoying to have to lug it around, and especially I need all these supplies to feed it. So no, we'll decline. Now this is new. They're showing the tactical map now. This is very handy. I would normally take this contract to deliver the ore because we're heading down that way anyway, but I also want to go do that mining station, so I'm going to decline it. And that's a great price on supplies. And I could have sold my metal here as well. Well, we need the fuel for sure. I'm going to grab some supplies. I just don't know quite how many. I don't need a ton, but at the same time, I have plenty of plenty of cargo space. We're just barely in range. If anything goes wrong, I'm not going to be able to make a round trip here, and it's not showing me the mining station on the mini map. So I haven't discovered it yet, but it is next to a volcanic world. So if we look for the volcanic world, that's got to be it. So we can set a course. All right, but I do want more fuel. I don't have access to their military menu. 153, that'll do. And then we'll take some more supplies because it's such a good deal right now. Yeah, metal would have been, this would have been the place to sell my metal, but whatever, it's chump change. About 400. Okay, yeah, that'll do for now. We're heading to Majak anyway. No, we're not, we're heading to Arcadia after this. We probably could have bought more. I mean, we have, what, 4,000 hull space still left, but whatever. Anyway, we're gonna leave. We're gonna salvage more anyway when we get to that mining station. So anyway, off we go. Don't care. Pirates are our friends. There is a Colossus to salvage. Thank you. Any other? No, no. No good way around this storm. And if I go all the way around down there, I might as well just slow burn through here, right? That's what I'm thinking. So go dark. Oh, it's so slow. I hate it. Okay, can we do sustain burn now? Nope, we get bumped. Whatever. We'll try to go around this storm. But we are going to have to go a long ways. This looks like the place to go through. Let's try it. Oh, we get bumped. Okay, now we just go around here, and there's where we want to go. And this fringe jump point is the closest. That's the scavenger fleet. I don't care about them. In we go. We'll save our fuel. Another salvageable ship. Not interested at the moment. There's our volcanic planet. While we're here, we might as well get a preliminary survey. Okay. There's our mining station. Run the sensor package, free money, explore, continue. Let's salvage it. We've got all the machinery we need. Not a lot of supplies or fuel. Heavy machinery, metal. Oh, it's a butt ton of ore. And hardened shields, great. And what is this? Fullerene spool. Installed in a spaceport or megaport, not a gas giant, not extreme weather, not extreme tectonic activity, an ultra-strong carbon nanomesh cable that is key to the construction of a space elevator, greatly improves the efficiency of megaports, I believe. I think we can put that in at Herm. That's what we'll try to do. We'll salvage the remnant debris. And a lot more ore, but nothing else of any real value. Okay, well, that's it, guys. We're gonna conclude this episode here. I don't know where to sell the ore, and I don't have information about it, but I do know that we need to go down here to Agrius, so we'll go there, and we'll find a place to get rid of the ore. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode next year. Bye-bye.